Hello there, and welcome to the Artificers Guild. I hope for anyone interested in Valve's upcoming TCG, Artifact. I am Divok, one of the members making content here, and I would like to invite you to join us in exploring the most highly anticipated game of 2018. Our aim, our goal, is to create a community for the fans of Artifact. We will assist this by creating all types of content. We will post news updates we hear of, or if it's a huge update, we will dedicate a video to it. When we have access to the game itself, or at least a more fleshed out card list, we will also create a number of guides, using information provided by some of the top players around, as well as our best judgment. During this closed beta period, there will also be a large amount of speculation in the guild. We want to theorise everything from the game's release, to the mechanics, the cards themselves, and more. If there are any types of content you would like to see from your guild, please let us know in the comments below. As I've stated before, this is a community, a guild. We want to involve the fans of Artifact as much as we possibly can. So we will constantly be looking to you guys for your input. And not just knowing what types of content you want, but also involving you all in creating that content. To kick this off, we flocked to Reddit to ask you guys what you were most looking forward to in Artifact. We at the Guild are really looking forward to playing a TCG again. I've personally played TCG since I was a kid, spending years carefully crafting my epic Yu-Gi-Oh deck to battle my friends at school. Since getting into online gaming, TCGs haven't really held much of a spotlight, until now. We're also really looking forward to the new format. Some of the Guild come from traditional strategy games, even playing a lot of board games, and they're excited that this card game appears to focus more on resource management across a number of boards than simply beating on a foe 1v1 in one board. However, the reason Artifact has excited me the most since its unveiling at TI is because of the world it is set in. I sank thousands of hours into Dota 2, even spending time as a semi-professional shoutcaster. The world that I fell in love with is being given new life in a format that I can't get enough of in the current state of online gaming. Artifact, the Dota card game, is something that we're all very much excited for at the Guild. But now let's take a look at some of your responses from our Reddit thread. Yakri has been trying to play online TCGs for some time now, but they've all lacked a certain degree of polish. Polish that Yakri correctly highlights will be abundant in a game developed by Valve. I'm personally in love with the little Greevils that run around the board collecting and playing cards. The mischievous little beasts make every action in the game seem so much more enjoyable, as you watch them flounder around the board, scrambling over your deck and other obstacles to try and reach that far corner of the board that you're trying to play on. We've seen a lot of fear-mongering over how Valve intend to monetize Artifact, and particularly the fear that there will be a huge paywall for card packs. However, I think I'm more likely to throw money at visual effects than I am at card packs. Buying a skin for my Greevil that turns into a unicorn would be great, and even more so to see some effect animation in this game. I want my hero to feel powerful when they enter the fray. Currently it would seem that cards just bash into one another, but how great would it be if the heroes had specific animations during combat? Zeus throwing a thunderbolt at his opposite, the Phantom Assassin, who in turn throws a stifling dagger back at Zeus. With a fantastic UI already shown in some of the in-game footage revealed to the public, and with the potential that Valve has to unlock more, it's clear that we're in for a treat. Blazguy is excited for a new kind of esport, and as someone that's been involved in casting esports previously, I'm definitely with you on this one. A launch tournament has already been confirmed by Valve with a $1 million prize pool. While this is likely to be an invitational tournament, it is making a statement from day zero of the game's existence. It is here to be an esport, this game will be played competitively, and it will be fun to watch. However, with 3 boards, 5 heroes, and a minimum of 40 cards in each deck, the casters are going to have their work cut out for them if they're going to make this game easy to watch. But have faith in Valve. They've turned Dota 2 into a fantastic viewer experience, for players new and old. They invested their own money in creating tools that make Dota 2 easy to watch for the newest of players, and spending equally on making the viewing experience for well-educated players exciting and dramatic to watch. Dota 2 has been drawing in some of the biggest viewership numbers on Twitch. I have no trouble in believing the same will be true of Artifact. Siskononi-san, and my apologies if I got your name wrong there, is waiting to dive into the lore. And this goes back to my reason for being excited too. Dota has a fantastic world built around it, and Artifact is a great way for Valve to flesh out that lore. This has already been somewhat confirmed as characters from the Dota world, referenced within the game but never actually appearing in it, are already in Artifact. Saula Khan and Rix, Both have voice lines within Dota 2, yet haven't made a physical appearance. There are so many ways Valve could expand the lore through Artifact. Do they make a single-player campaign that follows a story like the Siltbreaker from Dota 2? Will they have flavor text that you can see when inspecting individual cards? Or even after each win will your Grieve will read you a story from Gabe's very own lore book? The possibilities are endless, but one thing is for certain, we're going to learn a lot more about the mystical world of Dota. Do you have something else to be excited for? Do you have the Play Artifact website set as your homepage, eagerly awaiting any release news? Let us know in the comments below the reasons you are up at night thinking about Artifact. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, @Artificer_Guild, to get all of the latest news and updates surrounding the channel and Artifact itself. I have been Divok of the Artificers Guild, and we'll see you next time.